This is 7 National News, and in our top story, a 1.3 billion dirhams comprehensive development plan for Hatta was launched on Monday by His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, Vice President and Prime Minister of the UAE and ruler of Dubai. The plans were prepared following Sheikh Mohammed's directives to enhance the social and economic capabilities of Hatta and to boost its attractiveness as a tourism destination, particularly as a first-class eco-tourism destination in the region. His Highness emphasized that the process of development in the UAE is going according to plan, which has economic, social, and cultural aspects. He stressed the importance of integrating the efforts of government bodies in order to acquire maximum benefit from development projects offered for Emiratis, particularly in light of the National Agenda for UAE Vision 2021. The ruler of Dubai also reaffirmed that benefiting from natural and environmental resources available in the UAE in a balanced manner will achieve rewarding economic outcomes, while also preserving environmental resources and protecting them for future generations. The Hatta development plan will focus on 3 key areas: economy and services, sports and tourism, and culture and education. A council with Hatta residents serving as members will be set up. The council will be responsible for supervising the plan and coordination between government bodies and the council. His Highness Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, Dubai Crown Prince, and His Highness Sheikh Maktoum bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, Deputy Ruler of Dubai, were also present. His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi and Deputy Supreme Commander of the UAE Armed Forces, and His Royal Highness Prince Charles, the Prince of Wales, have attended the launch of the UK-UAE Year of Culture 2017 at the historic Al Jahili Fort in the UAE's inland oasis city of Al Ain. Attended by a number of sheikhs, ministers, and VIPs, along with a delegation accompanying Prince Charles, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed accompanied the Prince of Wales and Her Royal Highness the Duchess of Cornwall on a tour of a photo exhibition that chronicles decades of the British-Emirati relations. They also stopped at an exhibition displaying 26 of the winning works of Al Burda International Calligraphy Competition, organized annually by the Ministry of Culture and Knowledge Development. The Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi and Prince Charles engaged in cordial talks about deep-rooted relations between the UAE and the United Kingdom and the importance of broadening cooperation in different fields. In a speech inaugurating the joint cultural event, Sheikh Nahyan bin Mubarak Al Nahyan, Minister of Culture and Knowledge Development, stated that tonight we are gathered to inaugurate UK-UAE 2017, which will be a year of creative collaboration between the United Kingdom and the United Arab Emirates. The UAE Ministry of Culture and Knowledge Development, with the guidance of the Court of the Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi, will directly support the program across the Emirates in conjunction with the British Council. The UAE is one step closer to being the world's first location for a new form of high-speed transport after an agreement signed today between Dubai's Road and Transport Authority and pioneering mobility company Hyperloop One. The two parties have agreed to jointly explore routes for a transport system between Abu Dhabi and Dubai, which will reduce journey times for people and goods between 2 Emirates to just 12 minutes. Attending the event earlier today were Director General and Chairman of the Board of Executive Directors of the RTA, His Excellency Matar Attayar, who commented on the agreement, saying RTA is collaborating closely with Dubai Future Accelerators to support innovative solutions for the future of mobility. This is an opportunity to help transform the UAE from a technology consumer to a technology creator, incubating expertise for a new global industry in line with the UAE's Vision 2021. Additionally, the idea of a hyperloop, a low-pressure tube through which levitating pods can travel at up to 1,200 kilometers per hour, has recently gained attention around the world. Benefits include higher standards of safety than a passenger jet, lower build and maintenance costs, and high-speed rail, and energy usage per person that is similar to a bicycle. Alongside the signing of the RTA agreement, the Hyperloop One team introduced for the first time ever a vision that represents a complete transformation in the way that people travel in the 21st century. The company added that the UAE could see a Hyperloop within the next 5 years.
Today, Hyperloop One, we rolled out our vision for the future of mobility and how we want to implement that here in Dubai. It's been 9 months now we've been working on this project, and we recently came over for the Dubai Future Accelerator, and they've really allowed us to move this project forward much faster than we ever could have imagined. And so today, with the signing with RTA, it's our first commercial agreement, and we'll now be discovering over the next 6 months how quickly we can implement this technology here. So we are shooting for a target of 2020 to deliver the first Hyperloop here in the UAE.
All 255 public schools in the Emirate of Abu Dhabi will be monitored by closed-circuit television CCTV cameras by summer 2017. The cameras will monitor commonly used areas like main entrances, school pickup and drop-off points, corridors, staircases, playgrounds, and chemical laboratories, among others. According to a senior official quoted in a local report, the camera surveillance is expected to encourage good behavior and discipline, and the recordings could also be used to resolve any issues that arise. The Abu Dhabi Education Council has already set up the system in 150 public schools. The initiative to install CCTV cameras marked the first time that all public schools in Abu Dhabi will be monitored in this manner. Private schools have been mandated by the ADEC to install them and maintain CCTV camera systems since late 2013. In addition to installing the cameras, ADEC is also working to roll out a collaborative digital platform that can be used by all public school teachers and students. The Dubai Traffic Police have made a comprehensive plan to organize traffic at Dubai parks and resorts. According to a global or a local report, officials from the Dubai Traffic Department visited Dubai parks and resorts to develop the necessary traffic plans and study the traffic situation at the location. Issues that will be addressed include the countless streets surrounding the resort and its intersections, entry and exit points, in order to draw a common action mechanism, provide traffic patrols and controllers, and facilitate the entry and exit of vehicles to and from the resort. The traffic department is also increasing the number of traffic sergeants patrolling the resort areas to reduce congestion and traffic jams that result from poor motorist behavior and failure to follow traffic rules. Patrol officers to check traffic accidents and traffic patrols to monitor the roads and ensure driver compliance to traffic rules have been also deployed. These will focus on the dangerous irregularities by drivers, especially at the important intersections at Dubai Parks and Resorts. Dubai Parks and Resorts will be home to multiple water and theme parks, besides the Grand Arena and a family resort hotel. Filipinos with fake passport appointments in Dubai risk being sent home and will not be served on the same day, according to officials. Philippine Consul General Paul Raymond Cortez has appealed to Filipinos in Dubai and the Northern Emirates to only use the official passport appointment system on the consulate's website and not resort to fixers. According to a local report, this is not the first fake document related to passports this year. In February, the consulate caught the fake passport extensions done by individuals outside the consulate. There are 350 appointment slots in a day at the consulate, but only around 80% of the applicants appear on their appointment date, with the rest of applicants a no-show. Officials stated that a new global passport appointment system is in the pipeline, which will lessen, if not eliminate, chances of faking appointments. Filipinos are also urged to renew their passports early, even up to 8 months in advance. And finally, in the bulletin, UAE's first currency and the world's first paper money are among the most iconic stamps, postcards, and currencies on display at the 6th Sharjah Stamps Exhibition, featuring the works of over 240 philatelists from the GCC and around the world. While officially opening the latest edition of Sharjah Stamp Exhibition to the public at Mega Mall in Sharjah today, officials highlighted that the Emirates Philatelic Association has come a long way in showcasing UAE's prestige in the world of philately, and through exhibits like these, they aim to put the spotlight on the historical achievements and culture of the UAE and the wider Arab region. Among the stamps and currencies on display was the UAE dirham, the first currency of the country, which was put in circulation for the first time on the 19th of May 1973, and following which the Qatari and Dubai rial and Bahraini dinar were replaced within a few weeks. Other exhibits on display were the postcards from Iraq, which shows rarely seen pictures of some of the exposed ruins of Babylon and earlier civilizations through to the modern everyday life of the country. Also on display were the works of Thomas Johansen, who focuses on the period between 1864 and 1948 in Oman, when the Muscat post office was undergoing rapid changes. Officials are hopeful that the Sharjah Stamp Exhibition, running between the 8th and 12th of November, will inspire young philatelists in the Arab region to come to the global stage.
This is a gathering not only for philatelists from UAE, from all over GCC countries, all over Arab countries, all over West Asia. They are coming here, as you see, in groups to see. We are having this year 9 countries participating, GCC countries, plus Iraq, New Zealand, and Australia. All rarities are on frames, plus we are having around 30 dealer booths, which there is almost anything a philatelist would require, he will be finding it there. I'm sure this will make the philately to boost over in this part of the world.
My exhibit is all about Iraq. I'm trying to showcase parts of history that have been forgotten so that the newer generations can learn without too much trouble so much of their history that's gone. Postcards are great because people can relate to a postcard rather than little bits of paper. And I think my enjoyment has been doing the research and getting to know all the people that I've got to know out here. I've gone right back to the Hanging Gardens of Babylon, right through to the end of World War I, which even people in Britain don't realise how important it was, that war in Iraq. So I think that's the most important thing. My postcards show it all.
I've been in this region for 30 years and I grew up here, and I grew up in an environment back in the 70s where everybody collected stamps, unlike before the advent of the Mac. And now I just got back into it in the last 15, 20 years. So I like the history of the region. It's an interesting region, and I don't think there's enough focus on it. But you can illustrate history via paintings, you can illustrate history via books, calligraphy, and everything that tells us something about ourselves should be of significance to us so that we remember our past, right? And especially in this region, if you look at the climate, so a lot of things haven't been saved. A lot of these things that you see today here that relate to the area come from abroad and have been brought back home by people like me that live here and collect. There's a very strong collecting interest in Dubai by the Emirates Philatelic Association, and these guys have got world-class material that they've bought abroad and brought home for people to enjoy here in the UAE or in the Gulf in general.